Hey everybody, I'm Michael Posk with PoskFitness. This morning I'm going to lead you through a stretching routine that I do before I do my leg workout. It's a great lower body stretch, something that everybody can incorporate into their leg routine, or if you're going walking, biking, running, great lower body stretches. Something that I've increased over the years. I've noticed as I get older and older and I keep working out, the things that you lose are your flexibility. So it takes more and more effort and time to keep up with that flexibility. So don't neglect this stretching because it's of vital importance. Again, before you start any exercise routine, consult a physician, and I hope you like some of these leg stretches. I hope it helps you get mobile and keep on working out. Okay, before you start any stretching, you want to warm up the muscles, get some blood flow. I like to start with some squats. You can do jumping jacks, you can do split jumping jacks, anything just to get your heart rate up a little bit and get some blood into the muscles before you start stretching them. Okay, feels pretty good. I got a little blood in the muscles. My heart rate's up a little bit. I'm going to start stretching up. I always start with a stretch that I just illustrated in one of my previous videos, which is a good lower back stretch. Get everything loosened up. Then I go to a cross knee, IT, gluteus medius stretch. Push down on the knee, lift up slightly. Depending on how flexible you are, you can lift up as well. I usually start here. And then lift. Move to a little groin butterfly stretch. Heels together, knees out. You can press down a little bit. Try to keep your back up nice and straight. Get a good adductor stretch. Feet out about as wide as you can go. Try to keep your back up nice and straight. If you're having trouble sitting up, put your fists behind your butt. Push just a little bit. Help straighten yourself up till you can get comfortable. If you can, press forward a little bit. A couple of things to note with this stretch. Try to keep your feet at the same angle, pointed towards the ceiling. You'll notice that one of my feet wants to rotate out. This one wants to rotate in. It's just a difference in hip flexibility. I have to kind of work to pull them in the same direction. Try and keep it consistent. After you've been down here for about 30 seconds, I want you to open up the legs wider, but I don't want you to try to pull the legs. Just try to scoot your butt forward, and that will open up the legs a little bit more. And again, push forward, back is straight. Nice and easy, and we're going to go to a frog pose, or some people call them groin splits. I illustrated this in one of my other videos. Great exercise for hip flexibility and mobility. Open up the knees as wide as they'll go. Sometimes a yoga mat helps. This is a little painful on the knees. Slide the hips forward so that they're even with your knees. Push the belly button down to the ground. Move over to one side, rotate the opposite foot up. And again, come out of that nice and easy. Big step out. Going to stretch out the hip flexors. I want you to try to keep your butt a little tucked under. This is the one time I don't want those hips backwards, because we're really trying to stretch out that hip flexor. going to do that one leg balance and reach. We're going to start stretching our hamstrings with a little dynamic stretch. Something that's called balance and reach. You're going to balance on one foot, and you're going to reach with the opposite hand. When you do, I want you to try to keep your hips nice and level to the floor. Try to avoid this. So just balance, reach. Switch legs. I'm going to give this one a little bit extra because this hamstring is a little tighter than the other one. I can feel it. We'll move to a hamstring stretch, but keep it low. Maybe put your foot up on a stair or a step, something like that. Keep those hips square to your femur, and then just rotate your hips backwards. Forward pelvic tilt. And just try to push the belly button forward. You don't need to reach. Bands just a little bit with my massage gun. You can use a foam roller, you can even use a rolling pin, anything you want. IT bands all the way up here, side of the butt, a little bit behind. It goes right down, right to the side of the knee. Sometimes I go a little behind to get a little different angle on it. Same thing on the other side. Quick little stretch to the calves. I'm going to use my little step stool here. Depending on how tight you are with your different muscle groups, you can spend more or less time. To stretch out your soleus, which is the muscle all the way up behind your calf, attaches down to your Achilles. Very tight on most people. It's usually neglected when it comes to stretching. Find something very slightly elevated. I have a little 2-pound dumbbell here. Should be fine. All I'm going to do is act like I'm going to go do a one-legged squat. I'm just going to go down, just nice and comfortable. Right about here, I'm just going to push the knee over the toe, very slightly. When you do that, you should feel the pressure right down here, right below what you would consider your calf muscle, your gastrocnemius. hold it. We'll do the same thing on the other side. One-legged squat. Push the knee over. And don't fall. That's it for this video. Simply stretching for a lower body workout. I just wanted to walk you through what I typically do before I start my lower body workout. So I'll stop this video here. I'm going to start another video, probably upload it tomorrow, with my leg workout that I'm going to do right now. So again, thanks for following along. Any comments or questions, please leave below. I'll be happy to respond. And until next time, take care everybody.